Alright, I got fed up of waiting on the weather. We sat there for another hour after I shot that clip, and it just wasn't letting up. The radar said that it should have been done, but it wasn't. It kept coming in, and so we decided to leave and go find something else to do. So we're actually on the way to Paul Perry right now. Oh, plans keep changing. We bypassed Paul Perry, and even though it looked really, really pretty, it was £5 for parking for up to 3 hours, and it was cash only, which makes no sense when you've got a popular place like that. So anyway, we bypassed it for now anyway. We're actually at Landtibet Bay, Atlantic Beach. We're going to do a quick walk around the head, look at the cliffs, the beach. I don't know if we can get down or not, but we'll walk along the top, I believe. So this is National Trust, and so for my National Trust membership has come in a lot of use for all the parking that I've done so far. Wow, okay, I'm all dressed for winter and crappy weather, and the sun just came out, and now I'm like sweltering. Woo, it's warm, but man, you should see this view. This is absolutely breathtaking with the sun, the clouds. Whew, wow. Good choice. Well, we were doing all right with the weather, but I'm just looking behind us here, or technically in front of us. Looks like some rain coming in. We do have some blue skies, which is quite nice. I'm already overheating because I'm wearing full waterproofs, but whew, this is a beautiful walk. Wow. These views are just astonishing, absolutely amazing. I can see why the Southwest Coastal Path is so popular. You get to go down stuff like this. Oh, you guys stay. Dogs stay. Stay. Woo. All right, guys, come on. Woo. I don't know if you guys can see this, the rain bands coming off the cliff there. Not as heavy as it looks, but I was hoping to avoid this. Wow. Yeah, just a little bit of a squall there. Worst of the rain, I think, is behind us, but this is where we came from. We just bypassed all of that, along that. That's the Southwest Coastal Path right there. But it's really nice that the tide's out right now. You just see all the bare rocks. There's not any seals here, but quite a lot of birds on the rocks down there. Absolutely stunning. Wow. I think there is a trail to get down there, but I didn't see it. I didn't fancy doing it in with slippery rocks and stuff. So we're gonna head back up before the next rain comes in. Short walk, but quite enjoyable. I really like that. It's good to get the dogs out. They've been stuck in the car for a while because having 2 wet dogs in a car, the smell gets to be a little strong after a while. Well, it's definitely a short and sweet walk. Unfortunately, with this weather, it doesn't allow much else. You know, if it was... And the worst part is I want to film it for you guys to share these beautiful places that I'm adventuring, give you guys some inspiration, encouragement to get out here and do some of these things. But when the weather's like this, I can't do much filming. Either my camera gets soaked, which isn't good for it, or, you know, just the lens just gets all blah, 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 and you can't see anything. So anyway, so that's this walk done. We're on to the next. So just saw this off the side of the road. It's Roche Rock. built in 1409 and dedicated to St. Michael. It is a 2-story building, a chapel above and a room below, but there's no historical record of why it was built, whether it was somebody who wanted to cut themselves off from society, a monk, or any of that information. It's been a ruin for almost 250 years, or over at least 250 years at this point. So, and of course, just as we came out, it's starting to rain again. So we're gonna go have a wander around and take a quick look. Wow, well, whoever did build this, they definitely had quite a view, that's for sure. Probably better on a clear day, but man, what a spot. This is incredible. And I can't even imagine how they would have built this in the 1490s, 1409. That would have taken some doing. Wow. All right, so looks like there used to be a sign here. And there's a ladder here. Now, I don't know if that ladder is not supposed to be climbed. It used to say, do not climb the ladder, but we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna check it out. Whew. Be careful. Leaving the dogs down below, because there's no way that they're gonna come up this ladder, so hopefully they'll be okay. I'm gonna put the camera away until I get to the top though. Oh my gosh, this is freaking cool. Wow, so I got another ladder here. Again, I'm gonna put the camera away, but so this is what it used to look like. This would have been the lower room. And the chapel would have been up there. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is holy crap! I'm not gonna go too much further because I don't think it's safe. But definitely kind of cool. So we came from down here, and we're gonna go back down that way before I get blown off. Oh, this is quite something. Woo! Oh, get out of the wind and climb down. Holy crap! I would not be doing this if it was raining, or if these rocks were any wetter than they are. But man, this is freaking, wow, wasn't expecting this today. Well, it doesn't get any easier once we get down to the bottom if we want to go all the way around. Oh, dog's making it look easy again, as always. Let's hope I don't fall, but if I do, we'll have a good record of what happened. Ooh, heck yeah. So to me, this whole area feels like it belongs like a ruin out of Middle Earth. You know, there's ruins of Angmar or something. That's sort of what it feels like. And it's definitely cool. I really am glad I stopped here. Definitely worth stopping here. Roche Rock, R-O-C-H, just outside the town of Roach. But definitely cool. Feet of engineering, and it is slick out here because of all the rain. So do be careful. Walking boots or shoes, or at least tennis shoes, recommended. All right, back to the car and on. This place is a little off the beaten path, and I'm probably trespassing here, but I had to come check it out. This is, we're at St. Cohan's Church of Merther, near Truro, and it does actually just say potentially dangerous ruin, and visitors enter church entirely at their own risk. So it's actually okay to come in here. But St. Cohan's Church was built, I think, right in the, it's a 14th century church. I think they say right around 1370. was when it was built, and it had a loyal congregation right up until the end of the 19th century. And it does say that it was 1844, I think, it actually had a full restoration, but at the end of the 19th century it was actually deemed too unsafe to ring the bells, and thus at that point it was basically left to fall into disrepair. So it looks like everything has just been taken over by ivy and plants, and it's one of those places that you just sort of picture as a walled garden. So we're going to take a quick look around. We're not supposed to go inside, but we'll maybe poke the camera in. What a cool old place to come visit. Wow, this is really neat, and it is so neat just to see how Mother Nature has taken back over a church and almost made it prettier than probably was what it was to start with. Man, this is just absolutely gorgeous. In some ways I find this quite sad in here, but in other ways I find it just quite beautiful and quite unique, and I would say this is definitely a very cool place to come check out. Now it is quite off the beaten path, but yeah, definitely worth a stop. So wow, it's the second thing today I feel like has been taken out of some fantasy book. Again, something along the lines of Middle Earth or Narnia or something, after the 400 years that the kings and queens were gone. Definitely worth a stop. Alright, now it's time to go find camp. It's been quite the day for ruins and other majestic cathedral cliffs. And I'm looking forward to dinner before the rain comes back in. Well, we found a spot. I'm amazed at how hard it was actually to find a spot in Cornwall. So we're starting for the night. We're gonna have some mac and cheese with some dairy lee in it to make it just that much cheesier and creamier, and hopefully settle down for the night. Now we're right on a footpath, so I'm hoping the car being here just sort of looks like somebody's going for a walk. So we won't actually set the car up until it gets dark, but we're here ready to eat, and it's been a really good day. I tell ya, being able to eat my own food instead of relying on grabbing a snack from the co-op for cheap or whatever, it's really nice to have it evening when it's not raining, and I'm able to cook, because it was starting to get a little expensive and I'm kind of on a budget. So really good mac and cheese, and thoroughly enjoying this evening. Had a few people walk by, but because I haven't got the bed set up, I'm just hoping it looks like I'm enjoying the woodlands. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.